Grok AI is no longer free, and most people are completely stuck right now. But what if I told you I've already replaced it with 3 powerful tools that actually give better results? As an AI content creator, I create movie scenes, product ads, and animations almost every day. And I've tested multiple tools, but only 3 made it into my workflow.
Okay, so this is Coin AI. So you go to Google, you type chat.coin.ai, as you can see. And then when you select that, it's bring it to an interface. If it's your first time using it, of course, you have to sign in with your Google account or email, whichever you prefer. So it's assumed you already know how to sign in, because this is not for beginners class, okay? So when you are done signing in with any Google account of your choice, you're going to be brought to a particular interface. All right, so it took a minute for it to come up. So now that it's here, this is what you're going to have. Yeah, so you notice that these are probably zoom in so you can see clearly. That's the plus sign where you can upload your reference image if you're using image to video option, right? And then if you're not using, I can just paste your text in this area where you're told to describe, and then you generate. Now also, that place where you have create video, when you tap on it, let's say for example, it's because I already set it as that. So when you press this plus sign, you will see different options there where you can upload attachments. If you wanted to upload your reference image, you see deep research, create image. You can actually use it to create image too, but that's not really the focus of this tutorial. Yeah, so create video and other stuff. So you select create video since we're talking about creating videos. Okay, then you'll notice that for the aspect ratio over here, you can change it to the aspect ratio of your choice. You tap on it, you have a drop down, you have your one for Instagram posts, you have the one for Reels. Now in this case, I want to choose one for Reels. You can choose the one for digital thumbnail if you like, but I want to choose the one for Reels. So it's assumed that you already know how to create videos. If you're watching this video, it's not for beginners, so you must have prepared your script, prepared the prompts ready for animation. Okay, so I'll be going to where I've pasted my own prompts. I'll copy the prompts and I'll generate so we can see how it works. So now it has been uploaded, and so the send button over here, that blue one, you tap on that and then you hold on for it to generate. And one thing you must keep in mind, however, is that it's not as fast as Grok or any other fast platform you're used to. It will take a couple of minutes, so you just have to be patient. Okay, so as you can see, generation has started. It's at 4%. So I'll be right back when it's done generating, and then we'll check out what the quality look like. So now it's already generated. So when you tap on it, you see this drop down sign for download. You tap on it, then you download. I get to see that in your gallery. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, the result is okay. It's not bad. The quality of the image is on point. Although this is without dialogue. You can also try it with the one with dialogue. Just make sure you get your prompts right, okay? And every details that you need. So this can actually work for those of you who are into folktale stories, storytelling movies, or the ones with dialogues, okay? But just make sure that the ones with a simple dialogue, not too complicated and all of that. So you break them into sections. Each generations lasts for 5 seconds. So that explains how you are supposed to plan your script in a way that you can maximize the results of this. So if you want a more cinematic feel, let's say there's, like in the case of this movie, the chase scene, where you have to chase people, a lot of moving around and all that, I recommend you use the next tool that I'll be mentioning now. You get to your Google, you type in create.one.video. So when you have that, and you have the interface, you choose an option, you see a video option that you tap on that, and then you find yourself here. I already have a tutorial on how to use one video for motion cloning, so that is more detailed on how you can go about that. Okay, then. So when you move to this bottom part, you see these options here. You make sure that the option chosen there is on video. As you can see, there's video, there's image, there's avatar. So make sure it's on video. Then after that, so this option at the top there is likely to show steering. Then, when you tap on it, you see different options. So you tap on the generate. So you have this. Then for you can see first frame, second frame. If you actually want to do the start and finish, you can use that option. You can see the audio option, or you can add your audio for lip sync if that's what you want to do. Well, you just use your prompts, okay? So When that is done, I'm going to tap on the frame. So you see the option for choose from history or upload from the device. So I'll tap on upload from my device, and then I'll upload the image I want to use for animation. Of course, I have my prompt ready. Like I said, I'll just copy, paste, generate, and then we'll see what the result looks like. Generation is done already. So a quick thing to take note of about one kind of takes forever. If you're not using coins, you can actually use it for free, but you will have a lot of patience for it to generate. However, if you have coins, it generates faster. Okay, so you can have checking where there's a detailed tutorial how to go about that though. Just check my channel, got how to use one video. So now that it's downloaded, you zoom into the side. Sorry, first you tap on the video, and then when you zoom to the side, you see the drop down icon there for you to download. Then you tap on it. You download the watermark, of course, since you're using the free plan. Okay. If you're using the paid plan, you can download without the watermark. So let's see what it looks like. So if you ask me, this is fantastic. At least it gives us this cinematic view that we want, and the lip sync is perfect. Very okay. So just make sure that your prompt is on point. Once your prompt is on point, you will have a fantastic result. All right, so the last one I'll be talking about is this website. You type this in your Google Chrome, right? When you type out, you have this, you tap on it, you hold on for it to load. Ignore this, this is not the interface you should expect. So this is what it should look like if you type that correctly, okay? So now that we are here, there are a lot of models actually here. So the beautiful part is that our beautiful Grok can still be accessed through this platform for free, but not unlimited, okay? So I'm going to zoom in. So you can see in the search engine, you have about 64 models, but one way you can use other models too, actually. But I just, for the purpose of this tutorial, I just wanted you to know that you can also access Grok, but through this particular site, okay? So you type in Grok AI. So instead of us scrolling through one after the other, we can just get what we need. Sorry, trying to zoom in. Okay. You tap on that to try it. After uploading the picture, the image you want to transform, your prompt will be pasted here, right? Then when you scroll, we are waiting for the image to be uploaded. You see the options just like they normally see on Grok. Whether to use any options, it's better you stick to the normal. There's a 10 seconds, but it's just that you will consume more coins, and then there's a 6 seconds that you already know. So in this area, this is where you want to choose your aspect ratio. In this case, I want to choose the one for reels, 9:16. Choose any one of your choice. Okay. Then what else again? 480. I think I want to stick to 720. You can do 480. 480, you'll probably make a lesser coin, right? So I think this is basically all. I can actually even leave it on 480 ready. So when you are done with that, you're going to find your output somewhere here. So image is uploaded, so you hit the run button here. So you need just 10 coin. So I'll be doing that now. So wait for it. It doesn't take forever really, but you just have to wait for a couple of seconds or so, and then you have your results. All right, now we have our results. All right, so you see the download button around here. You tap on that to download, and then you find it in your gallery. So we're going to look at what it looks like in a couple of seconds. So
Too late.
all right, so this is fantastic. So, and that's all. Okay, so this is a bonus that I want to add, and which is this site. You go to your Google Chrome, you search for this site here. Okay, so when you search for that site, when you tap on it, it brings you to a particular interface, which you'll be seeing in a moment. So you have this, just cancel this. I don't have business with this one for now. So it brings you to this interface. I'm going to zoom in so we can see. So in this particular, it has a chart, the video generation and the image generation. So it has a number of platforms free. You can see Google VO3 is free there. Sora 2, OpenAI, then Grok 2 is free, as well as ByteDance, but that one is not yet free. And anyways, the focus of this tutorial is how we can access Grok free, which is this. So when that is selected and you zoom into this side, you see that the model that was chosen here is Grok, which is free. So once that model is set, in case it was not set, sorry, at the time you access this, so the image reference that you want to use for your this, you tap on this, you upload it. I'll do that in a moment. Okay, so I've done that already. So for this generation mode, just like we do when we were using Grok, right, you tap on this drop down, you see I'll use the normal. Okay, then this space, as you can see, is for your prompt. I'd already copied my prompt from where I had it, so you can get your prompt for where you copied it, then you paste it here. So I've pasted mine here with all the details that I need. Then under that, you see the orientation here, you see the landscape, portrait, square, and all of that. You use the one that's working for your production. I want mine to be in portrait because I'm using it for reels. And then for the resolution, you can choose either of the two. I probably just stick to the standard one, and of course the duration 6 seconds. Okay, so and after that, instead of using the option generate, what you see is, you're going to see the option generate with Grok here, right? As you can see, the credit that you will need to generate it is 0, meaning that it's free. So you hit the generate, then we stick around to see what the results will look like. Okay guys, so something funny just happened. Because of my phone memory that was full, I didn't realize it was not recording all this while. But then that's okay. So the last thing I believe I said in the previous part of this particular section is that we'll hold on for it to generate, right? So now it's been generated. You'll see that at the bottom where the other password was rolling, you tap on it. So I just had to tap on history because I couldn't access that straight out. So when you tap on it, right? When you tap on the video, it gives you something like this. So it loads, you can play and see what it looks like. And then I'll show you. So as you can see, it's taking a couple of seconds to, anyways, while it's loading, I would just let you know, you tap on this to download and then you find it in your gallery. Okay, so you can rerun and try and see how many times you can generate a day, and let me know in the comment section what you feel about it. And I also noticed that I was given some coins, so probably in subsequent production, probably you need coins, I don't know, but just try it out and let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment, and also don't forget to show somebody who might need this. Thank you for watching.